Why did the Virgin Islands Economic Development Authority grant the owners of the Frenchman's Reef Resort an extension of the waiver of the minimum full-time employment requirement?
As of today, we expect the resort's opening will be in the early Q1 2023. We're excited with the progress that's been made. Even with the resort fully open and operational, the number of guests at the resort will not instantly rebound back to the hurricane levels, which are around 80% occupancy. Instead, the resort's business levels will naturally ramp up as our sales, marketing, and advertising campaigns will help grow interest in the property. To ensure that the resort opens successfully and remains a financially viable business, it's not economically feasible to open with a full staff of 415 individuals from day one, or to have the 415 full-time employees prior to the resort's opening at December 31st, 2022. At opening, we do anticipate that the resort will operate at approximately 30 to 50% occupancy levels, as we expect occupancy levels to grow back to the 70 to 80% occupancy by holiday season of 2023. As lodging demand increases at the resort over the course of the next year, we expect to increase our employment level accordingly.
That was the rationale of Joe Gould, Fortress Investment Group's managing director, of why the waiver was needed. Fortress's subsidiary company, CREF3, owns the two associated properties, Western Beach Resort and Spa at Frenchman's Reef and the Autograph Collection at Frenchman's Reef. Following the devastation of the 2017 hurricanes, the company obtained a reprieve from the minimum employment requirement until August 2019. That waiver was extended through December 31st, 2020, and more recently until the end of this year while the property undergoes reconstruction work.
One of the things of importance to consider is that there has been a shortage of employment in the territory, and it's being experienced not just by hotels, but other employers as well. And that will likely impact the resort's ability to fully ramp up employment in a short period of time. CREF 3 anticipates that there may be some fluctuation in employment as the resorts come online and work toward increased occupancy from then.
VIEDA's board agreed with the arguments put forward by the Frenchman's Reef officials, finding that it was, quote, not practical at this time for CREF3 to effectively maintain the full-time employment requirement set forth in its certificate. As such, the board approved an extension of the temporary employment waiver. CREF3 may now ramp up to the 415 minimum requirement over the next year or so, hiring at least 150 full-time employees by the end of the first quarter 2023, 250 full-time staff by June 30th, 300 by the end of the third quarter, with the full complement of 415 full-time employees by December 31st, 2023.